Hey, hello, welcome to my channel. And I'm now trying to show you in this video a new opening. And this is the reverse of Catalan defense. So, how you play the Catalan defense? Just I'll show you initially how you play the Catalan defense. So, let us say any chess game that starts like this in the usual way with the e4 opening, and then the Catalan defense starts with c6, and then another opening by the white is typically the d4, and then the Catalan defense then starts with d5. So it is c6 d5. This is the Catalan defense that is being played by the black. Okay, and this is a very nice defensive tactics or defensive method of countering white. And I have personally played this Catalan defense, uh, and I have seen a lot of success with it. So therefore, I question to myself, why not play in that exact same style when you are playing with white? So when you are playing with white, basically what you do is basically you uh, try to attack first, right? Because you are always getting the first chance, and white is always having a little bit of an advantage because it is your plan, it is your initiative, and it is always offensive way of playing. Having said that, I thought, but let us just do things in a different way. So let us start to play with white in a defensive way. At least the person who is playing as black, he will actually be confused, and he will not be able to take advantage of his opening preparation and all. To give him that element of surprise, we can start the game with a reverse Catalan style. I tried to look it up in internet and other places, but I haven't seen any name for this opening for white. So I'll just show you briefly how that will happen. Basically, in the Catalan style of opening, what you do is you start with this thing c3. So c3 you start with, then the black will maybe play something, I don't know. So let it be like this one, e5, and then you straight away in the Catalan style attack the center like this, and then black might take, it doesn't matter. Then as white you take it back, and then this completes your opening, and then the game will resume from there. So this is the way of opening the game with the Catalan style of opening. Okay, so now let me go to a game and show you how it works. I just recently played, recently means some time back, I played a game, and I want to show you that. So the game that I played is this one. Uh, yeah. So, okay, it is the reviewing. I don't want to review, I just want to show it to you. Okay, so let me show the game to you. Okay, so I start with my c3, and then he comes with d5, and see, this is the Catalan style. Okay, then what he does, he improves his development. So he develops his knight, I develop my knight, he develops his knight again, I develop my bishop. He's opening the pathway for his bishop. I'm trying to strengthen the center, and this is how it goes. Nothing extraordinary, everything normal. I castle, he castles back, and now I have to explain you why I play this one. The reason is that I move my pawn forward to c4. That is, I want to disturb his center pawn, because the center pawn is the most important piece in your, like, not the most important piece, but it is very crucial in terms of having a strong position. So I'm trying to disturb his center pawn, and let me see what he responds. He is not responding by capturing it back, but he is trying to kick my bishop. So I eat his knight because I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to take it back and move it in another position. because right now my aim is to disturb his center pawn. So he eats my bishop back, but I anyway disturb the center pawn. So had he eaten the knight, my bishop here with his pawn, then maybe he could have got the pawn's help to preserve his central pawn structure, but that is not the case because he ate with his bishop. So I get a very nice opportunity here, disturb his center pawn, but now he takes with his knight. I lose that pawn, the double pawn, which is not very valuable for me, so I don't mind it, and I eat his bishop, he eats it back, and then we develop further. This way the game proceeds. In this particular position I am not sure what to play. So in such a situation, when you are not sure, I think it is a better idea to at least do the development of your rook by bringing it to the middle from the side. So I bring the rook to the C file. So I am activating my rook here, and then he brings his knight like this. Now he can eat my knight, but I want to cut off the coordination between his bishop and the knight. So I move my pawn forward, and then he brings his queen as well, which is pretty good move. But now I am trying to attack him, counter attack him, because he's attacking me. He's attacking my knight from all directions. So I'm counter attacking him by first of all eating his knight, so his queen eats it back, and then I'm trying to attack his bishop here. No, sorry, first of all I am trying to, I have it in my mind to attack his bishop, but first of all I am trying to protect my center pawn like this, and then when he attacks that as well, so I attack his bishop then, and then he takes it, then I take it back, and this is how it is proceeding now. Here I could have taken his pawn, but I didn't, because that is not going to give me any benefit, because the queen will take it back, and in future my knight will be in problem. That's why I moved my pawn here without capturing it. In this way what I am doing basically is I am kind of, I'm isolating his queen a bit, and the pawn is in itself protected by my knight as well as my rook. So let's see how he responds. So he eats my knight, so the pawn is now not that much protected, but we'll see. I captured this bishop, and yeah, this thing already I had it in my mind, that once I will capture this bishop, there will be a check also, that will give me additional time to capture his pawn, and that is the reason I went in this route. um, so I was able to capture his pawn back, and here I think it's pretty much even still now. Now he is trying to create some problems for me by blocking my queen a little bit, and then I make my rook come center even a little bit more. He's attacking my queen here, as you can see, but I now bring my queen to a position where I can attack his pawn in A2 file, as sorry, B file. In B7 he has a pawn, I can attack that. That's why I brought my queen here. And also in future, if he brings his rook at E8 down, I'll be able to capture his F8 rook. So those are the ideas basically. But he protects his pawn, and now I actually move my pawn up by attacking his queen. Let's see how it proceeds from here. And then he doubles up his rook. When he doubles up his rook, I am actually getting an opportunity right now to do a little bit of a tactic here. Tactic means not a great tactic, but at least to make it look like his rook will be not doubled. Okay, so I am attacking like this to disturb his double rook basically. So he ignores it, so I eat it, and then he eats it back. And now I get an opportunity to eat his b7 pawn, which I do, and then he gives me a check. I move back. No, I don't move back. I just dodge his check by going up because I calculated he will not be able to give me a perpetual check as of now. Let's see what is his move, the next move. The next move, of course, he will be giving me a check from his rook. But then when I will move to um, h3, his queen will not be able to give me a check further. And that is the reason I moved it here. So all these calculations I did. So that's what exactly happened. I move it, I escape, but he's not able to give me a check from his queen. So he goes here, but here is a mistake actually. I actually checked this game. I reviewed it, and the engine told that he should have moved his queen to uh, e4. Yeah, e4, because in that way he could have threatened me a checkmate by in the future by bringing his queen to g2. Yeah, so that would be that would, in that way he would have threatened me checkmate. But anyway, he didn't see that, so he moved his queen to d6, queen d6. And then I gave him a check like this. And the reason I gave him a check from c8 is because once he escapes, I can again give him a check. So I again gave him a check here, as you can see, and then he moves back. And here I was kind of ready for a draw, and I was repeating. Here, if he had repeated, it would have been a draw, but he didn't repeat, and that allowed me to give him a check. Oh no, actually, I didn't give him a check. The reason I moved my queen back like this, maybe I should have given him a check. I don't know. I could not calculate that much. But the reason I moved my queen here in g4 is because I was attacking his rook also. So he had to safeguard his rook first. Yeah. And he's going to eat my pawn to the left. Of course, he is increasing his material count by doing that, but that is a wrong strategy because the action is happening to the right and those pawns are insignificant. What is important is like you have to see that your king is being little bit under attack, so you have to safeguard. So this give me a nice opportunity to centralize my rook. And now if I place my rook on um, e6, then it is going to be a problem for him. Has he seen that? Let's see. If he has seen that, he should do something about it, right? Let's see what. But now it's very difficult for him to do anything, basically. Um, okay, so this is the wrong thing that he does. He keeps himself busy by eating those non-significant pawns because the game will not last for such a long time. So I bring my rook here, and this is like a very difficult thing for him. So he has to not only get rid of this attack by the rook, but also prevent me from giving him checkmate threat, because I can move my queen to g6, right? So he comes down. He's trying to prevent me from capturing his pawn at g6. But then I think a little bit more and I see that the rook can give him a check, right? And then I give a check with the rook, and then he has nothing to do because he will move up and my queen will just jump to the 8, like c8, and that will be game over. And that's why he saw that, and then he said that there is no use now, so he resigned. So you see, this is such a lovely game that I showed you, and this shows you how you can start your opening with Catalan style of play, Catalan defense style of play. It's a very new way of playing, and therefore I think you will benefit a lot if you adopt this style. I just wanted to share this. I think you liked it. If you liked it, please give me a like and also subscribe to my channel if possible. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye bye.